Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Me Plays. So today I am gonna be discussing about Poppy Playtime theories. Okay, so the first theory I'm gonna be discussing has a strong link with catnap. So as we all know, for the Poppy Playtime fans, we all know that Theodore Graham-Bell is catnap. So if you don't know who Theodore Graham-Bell is, he's basically an orphan in Playcare, and he met Prototype, and he wants to free Prototype, and when he's trying to free Prototype, he accidentally electrocuted himself with the green hand, right? And Prototype was just one step away from being free, but Prototype decided to stay with Theodore and actually help him because his body was no longer responding, so Prototype took him in and turned him into catnap, so he will live. And then that's why catnap treats Prototype like a god and savior. That's what Prototype is to him. So basically, the Prototype asked catnap to kill us, the player. We're basically a worker at Playtime Co. We are trying to find our friends, and at the end of chapter 3, spoiler warning, we see that the Hour of Joy just killed all of our friends. And basically, my theory is, so in the first seconds of chapter 3, we see a cutscene where catnap carries us to the trash compactor. And basically, he was gonna kill us in the trash compactor. So I have two theories for this one. So the first theory is, he wants to kill us, but he's too lazy. That's a very, very basic theory. But the second one, you all may be like. So the second theory is that we all know that Theodore Graham-Bell is a child in a body of a monster. So basically, he's just a child. He can't bear seeing us die. But if he wants to live, then he has to do it. And he's trying to respect the Prototype. The next theory has a strong link to Dog Day instead of catnap. So we all know that Dog Day is the leader of the group, the Smiling Critters. And he's the one that stands up for everybody and is the brave one. Catnap didn't kill Dog Day because he was trying to show everybody that if they don't treat Prototype like a god, they turn like Dog Day. Dog Day is a sign for the others. So they're forced to take a bow to Prototype. They're trying to be against it, but they didn't make it. That's why catnap wrote, "This is what he does to heretics." And we see Dog Day couldn't help. Hear this audio.
Fetch! Go! As far as you can!
We all see Dog Day as a really, really nice guy. And he's trying to warn us not to go further into play care or you'll die. Yeah, we see him. He's a nice guy. But is he though? Because if you actually really pay attention to the cutscene where Dog Day gets, taken over by the mini smiling critters, we see in our eyes when we just saw it one time, it's like there's so many mini smiling critters. But if we rewatch it, then we will know that that's not enough smiling critters to take over Dog Day's body. If you just pay attention to the large of Dog Day's body, it's really large. It almost fills the walls. And the mini smiling critters are very, very mini. And only a few got in. So it couldn't have taken over Dog Day. So the question is, the theory is Dog Day planning all of this with Catnap and the prototype? Is he gonna use us in chapter 4? We don't know. We will find out. Anyway, the next theory is linked with chapter 4. So at the end of chapter 3, Catnap failed to kill us, and Prototype doesn't want to give him a second chance and decided to kill him. Watch this clip. The next theory is linked with Kissy Missy. Kissy Missy, we thought Kissy Missy is bad in chapter 1 and chapter 2. But actually, Kissy Missy is not bad. When we first met Kissy Missy, she attacked us because she thinks we're the antagonists. But Poppy said, stop, no, they're not. He's not. She's not. Whatever gender you are that is playing, they're not. And Kissy Missy stopped attacking us, and we managed to befriend Kissy Missy, and we became a trio. Yes. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say is, when we first saw Kissy Missy, she was holding like a picture of a little girl. Like, it was a little girl. So I have two theories for this one. Either it's Kissy Missy is that girl, or Kissy Missy had a friend who is that girl. But the one that will make most sense is that she is that girl. Yeah. The next theory has a strong link with the Hour of Joy. So as we all know, every antagonist attacked at the Hour of Joy, including characters we never met before, like Boxy Boo. If you don't know who Boxy Boo is basically a character from the mob game that is called Project Playtime. And basically, the other monsters also attacked, like the mini smiling critters, Mini Huggy from chapter 2, Mommy Longlegs from chapter 2, Huggy Wuggy Classic from chapter 1, and many, many others, including Miss Delight's sisters. Well, if you don't know who Miss Delight's sister is, basically there was many Miss Delights. But at the Hour of Joy, the Miss Delight sisters locked themselves in the kitchen while Miss Delight is just left outside alone. And soon, Miss Delight had no other choice to make a weapon out of a pencil. And because she was literally starving, I mean, who's not starving? It's an apocalypse. You're out there alone, no food, no water, nothing. I mean, who will not go crazy? So she went crazy and began to talk to the weapon, whose name is Barb. Barb is a pencil weapon of Miss Delight's, and as soon as Miss Delight's sisters went out, she began using the tactic she used against us, which is only moving when we're not looking, and she used that tactic and actually eating her sisters. And my theory is, at the hour of joy, Miss Delight's sisters just actually literally hated Miss Delight. So they locked Miss Delight out of the room at a really, really low stake of surviving. So actually, Miss Delight's sisters are also antagonists, even if they didn't do anything. I mean, there are over 100 Miss Delights. And like, how could they get every single one into the room and just leave one Miss Delight outside? Well, doesn't it sound like weird to you when they forget just one person in 100? Yeah, it is. And that's what it is. They're evil. The next theory has a strong link with chapter 2. So as you all know, chapter 2 is the chapter where Mommy Longlegs appear. At the end of the chapter, Mommy Longlegs gets shredded alive and taken by the prototype. In that era, chapter 2 doesn't have the best quality and has a few bugs. In one of those bugs, you can actually enter a room where you can't enter if you don't have the bug. But in that bug, you can actually enter a room that literally has a room. So like, it's not like you just fall out of the world and die. No, it's not death. It's not the death screen. It's the room. So actually, I can't really show a video of or a photo of this room because this bug is really rare to find because I can't find it anywhere on YouTube or Google. I can't even do the bug on my computer or anything. Like, it's really hard. But the description of the room is really easy. So it's a room with like a yellow door, and inside is where they get tested. Like it's like in that room you can find a syringe and a bed. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry because I don't really remember how it was. My friend told me this, but I think she found it, but she lost the file. I don't know how, but anyways, the thing she told me is that, and I think that it has a link with chapter 3 because we see Kissy Missy holding a picture of a little girl, right? And she got turned into Kissy Missy, and Catnap got turned into Catnap. So basically, they got turned there. Doesn't it make sense, you know? Like, yeah. And the last theory that we're going to be discussing has a strong link with Poppy. I'm saving the best for the last. Poppy. Yes, our friend from chapter 1. At chapter 1, we unleashed Poppy from the glass box. In chapter 3, the mob games literally made a song with CG5 called Sleep Well. It's really good, but this song is more than a song. This song has lore. Yeah, it has lore. And this lore has something to do with the game. So basically, in the song, it said, artificial facade from the fraud of a god, all due to the path that we trod. So it means that if we follow Prototype's path, then we live. But if we follow not Prototype's path, we die. And then in the song, it said, we just wanted to heal, but now our nightmares are real. It means that they just wanted to make everybody happy and play care, but something bad just happened. And then the next part has a link with Poppy. So in the music video, we see Catnap leaning a hand to every monster in the game. But apparently when Catnap leans his hand to Poppy, Poppy just says, no, please, I don't wanna. And Catnap just gets angry and begins the hour of joy. That's my theory for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and bye!